All right, folks, my first guest is an Academy Award-winning actor who you know from such classic films as The Godfather and Apocalypse Now. His latest film, which he wrote, directed, and stars in, is called Assassination Tango. Please welcome Robert Duvall. Play you a tango next time.
Oh, that's a terrific swing band.
Yeah, that's a great. Oh, they can play anything.
I want to rent them to bring them to Virginia to play at a party of mine.
Really? They're yours for free.
Nobody's free.
Yeah, guys, you'll do it. Get going. They'll provide their. They have a van. They can. They can drive there. Yes. Now, first of all, New York City. Welcome to New York City. Welcome back. You lived here for quite a long time when you were struggling, a struggling actor.
And when I wasn't struggling, I lived here too.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, both times.
Tell us about the lean years. You shared an apartment with Dustin Hoffman?
Dustin Hoffman, my brother. There was a cantor from the synagogue, and there were like 3 other actors. Mm-hmm. We were at 107th and Broadway.
Was Gene Hackman living in this apartment?
He introduced me to Dustin,
okay.
But he lived downtown. And we would go down Sunday afternoons. His wife was Italian. She cooked food. We have a wonderful, lunch.
Right.
And then we'd get on the floor and sleep and get up and have dessert. You know, it was great times.
You should add more to that story. Well, it doesn't sound, the part where you lie down and nap, all of you, doesn't sound cool enough.
It was only a nap.
Now, Dustin Hoffman tells a story that you guys used to sort of try and play tricks on each other, that you once, his girlfriend was over and she was taking a shower, and that he says you jumped into the shower naked. Is that true?
Partially.
Partially. Partially true or partially naked?
Both.
Both? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he didn't tell you that same girl. I came down and kind of looked around. He had her, when he first met her, he had her up on a table nude, pretending like he was an artist, painting. That's the way.
And he's not, he couldn't paint at all. I think that's against the law. I'm not sure.
Now it is. Yeah.
Now, back then you could nap on a floor. Now, I just saw you on TV. I think all of us did. You were on the Oscars. They had a big tribute to all the people that have won Oscars over the years. Exactly. And I'm just curious. I know
Gene Hackman, I couldn't find him. He's tall. He was probably working somewhere. He was the only one I missed.
You didn't see him? He
wasn't there.
Oh, he wasn't there.
Probably working. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it must have been nice for you guys to all get to come together. And
very much so.
And I'm curious, you all were holding your Oscars. Where do you keep your Oscar? Where does your Oscar reside? Because some people are very modest about it, and they say, oh, I keep it in a cupboard, and I put it away. I don't want people, I don't want to look like a show-off. What do you do?
Well, you got to show it off a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, so
you have it on the hood of your car, don't you?
Not quite.
Check it out, everybody!
On my mantle.
It's on your mantle?
On my mantle, yeah.
Now, are you worried, like, do you ever have people, like, house sit for you? Are you worried it might go missing?
Well, you never know. I mean, it could happen, but so far, no. From New York to Virginia, that's the journey.
Oh, really?
Okay,
so so it's right there on the mantle.
Yeah,
anyone can see it.
Yeah, it's there. You might as well put it up there. Why not?
Can I ever borrow your house and pretend it's my Oscar?
No.
No?
No.
You didn't even think about that.
You can rent it. No.
Yeah, they might know when your name is scratched out with magic marker and Conan is written in.
Right.
Let's talk about this movie that you just did. Yeah. It's called Assassination Tango. Right. And this is a labor of love for you because you take the tango very, very seriously.
Well, it's a hobby. Yeah, I like it very much. Yeah.
You've studied the tango for years.
Yeah, well, it's a social dance. You know, you go to Buenos Aires, and I love Buenos Aires. Now it's my favorite city. New York used to be.
Right, but now you go to Buenos Aires.
Better pizza there than here.
There's better pizza in Buenos Aires?
Absolutely.
Oh, my God. That's...
For me.
Right. Okay, well, you just made a lot of enemies here. Right. Just try buying some pizza in Greenwich Village tomorrow and see what happens. Right. The tango fascinates me because a lot of people think it's just this part and that part, but it's not. There's a lot of kicking involved.
Kicking on the stage.
Right.
The theatrical aspect of it. But in the clubs, the way the uncles would dance at a wedding or something like that, it's very quiet. They walk it. You just sit and watch the old man walk it. It takes 10 minutes to learn a figure, but 10 years to know how to walk right. So you can't do all that kicking in the club. You kick somebody next to you, you'd be getting a fight or something.
Right.
So there are 2 manifestations, the club dancing, the milongueros, they call them, and the professionals.
Because the professionals, what I've noticed, and it's even in your film, there's a lot of kicking, and the woman is supposed to sort of touch, kind of kick the inner thigh of the man.
Yeah, exactly.
And I thought, if that goes wrong, there's a serious problem.
Very much so.
Should people wear protection when they're tangoing on stage, or?
I don't know. I don't think so. They call it a gancho. It's a hook. Yeah.
What's the gun? What do they call the gancho?
It's a hook.
Oh, I misunderstood.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, right. No, it's a very ethnic thing there, and it's spread all over the world since the advent of Tango Argentino, the show. And they had their first legitimate world championships about 3 weeks ago. 31 nations, 300 couples. So it was won by the two Argentines, but the people all over the world are getting better and better at it.
We have a clip here from the movie. It's really beautiful to watch, and in this clip, we're seeing this is your girlfriend. Is that correct?
In life.
In life, and
right.
her name is
Luciana Pedraza.
Okay, I won't attempt that. Luciana Pedraza.
Very good.
Well, what do you know? Here you go. Luciana Pedraza, please. Please don't patronize me. That's sad. He spoke correctly. She's dancing in this clip, and this is a clip where you're observing her.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Let's take a look at this clip. So, she's a fantastic dancer.
She's only danced 7 years.
Only 7 years.
Never danced in her life.
I hope this is. I point out she's very beautiful. She's also, your girlfriend's very young.
Yes. This is a setup here.
No. Just curious. I'm like, yeah.
We were born the same day.
Yeah.
January 5th, a few decades apart, but the same day.
You got the same day. That's the important thing.
When I met her father over the phone, he said, I don't know whether to call you father or son.
Well, no, she's beautiful.
She's very special.
Yeah.
She's doing 2 documentaries now on her own. She's turned down other acting parts. She doesn't want to be an actress, but she could be a professional tango dancer.
Oh, yeah,
she could be a professional actress, either one, if she wanted.
Well, she's
very
amazing
bright.
to watch in this movie.
Very bright,
She's such an amazing dancer. Assassination Tango opens tomorrow in New York and Los Angeles, and you're going to stick around because we're going to do one other thing in this next break.
Okay.
So stick around. More with Robert Duvall in just a moment. We'll be right back.